Yo, what's up, guys? So here I have my Nexus 6, which actually is not the Nexus 6. It's the Pixel 6 Pro, and I actually just installed Android 13 beta on this thing. So let's get right into it. Type in my passcode real quick. I'm just going to give you guys kind of an overview of my experience with it so far. I've had it for about a day, and to be honest, really no complaints. The only thing I would say is that the battery does drain somewhat quickly. And because of that, sorry guys, I'm trying to figure out this autofocus lock. And it's really annoying. Trust me, I'm annoyed with myself at how this is looking right now. Okay, sweet. So obviously, there's custom widgets. There's like custom themes. So one thing I did really like is that when you receive a call, I don't have a SIM card in here, so I can't actually show you guys, but when you receive a call, there's like a pop-down menu essentially, and it allows you to immediately block the number if it, or just mark it as spam. It's actually on the call window, which is something that's actually pretty sick. So that's pretty dope. I do like all the clean features of just, like Google is really, really clean. Like these are just awesome. And so you can see the Android version is tiramisu. It's kind of crazy. We're on Android T. Like I said, the last stock Android phone I had was literally the 6P forever ago. So yeah. So I do really enjoy the little toggles. You can go in, hit edit, and then you can add or remove the toggles. So that's pretty sweet. So right, we got recorder, like bedtime mode, sound notification, live caption, focus mode, storage, the whole 9 yards. And so, if anything, I've noticed that this is just very, very usable. And of course, that's the point. But I've really just been pleased with this. I'm filming on my iPhone 13 Pro, and I still use that, but I do like to switch back and forth. Reason being that I'm on my iPhone 13 Pro right now is because I actually downloaded a cracked app kind of store called iOS Gods. I don't know if you guys know Dino Zombis on YouTube, but he's always like, "It's your boy D7 here." He made a video on that, and I'm considering making a video on it. But it just basically has like a lot of hacks for games, a lot of game mods, so I don't spend kind of like any money. Sorry about the foot, guys. Kind of gross. But yeah. So I guess we can go ahead and just talk about overall stability. So one bug I did notice, unfortunately, it's going to be kind of gross. So if little kids are around, kind of just dip out a little bit. But I was watching porn and I was trying to turn that shit sorry, I'm trash. But I was trying to turn it in landscape mode, and essentially the screen rotated, but there's only half the video playing as if it was still in the space that portrait mode provides. So that's one thing that I noticed that was a little bit unfortunate for the moment. But I would say that I don't think anyone would be as mad as me, considering I don't think anyone would really ever talk about that too. But here we are. So if anything, one thing I've also kind of been bothered with is just download speeds in general. It's nothing to do with the actual phone quality, but I think what it is it's the beta, and it just takes a while to download applications. So my wife loves like drag queen type stuff, and there's one named Miss Vanjie, She always goes, Miss Vanjie. And so it's kind of funny. But we made our Wi-Fi Miss Langie. Huh? Get it? It's a pun. It's hilarious. So look, as you can see, the notification bar is pretty sweet. You know, you can see little previews. Swipe them away. Now this is just overall, Android looks so much cleaner. I think that's something they did really good. I don't even know how I have text because I literally don't have my SIM card in, but yeah, so you can pretty much just see notifications. Google's pretty sick. Hey Google, what's the weather? Hey Google, read me the weather. So it's not saying it out loud, but you know, the assistant works just fine. So honestly, guys, I think we're at a point where even the developer betas that come out, they're not so unstable that it's not usable. I remember back in the day, you know, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if it was ice cream sandwich or I think I got on the jelly bean, like the jelly bean beta. And so that one was, you know, and they rolled out updates to the phone. And I remember that whether it was me actually going and trying to just like, you know, flash a custom ROM with it or actually getting the beta program rollouts, I did notice that the phone was not running too well, but that has clearly fixed itself. So if anyone's hesitant to kind of go ahead and if they have this phone to go and use the beta program, I would say do it because really everything works. I really have not come across any bugs. I've yet to explain battery drain. So what I've heard is people, like in general with this phone, people have loved to just kind of complain about battery drain, and you know, they're saying, oh, this is like the worst, this phone sucks, you know what I mean, and just the whole 9 yards of it. But what happens is this battery is actually adaptable based on your use. So when it gathers about 2 weeks of data, it will adjust the device's power consumption and how much, I guess, power it consumes, and what the settings are based on the time of day, because it like learns your habits. And obviously, you know, we are creatures of habit, so we do repeat what we do. So with that, it actually does a great job of preserving battery. Now with this beta kind of software, I don't know if the battery is going to be amazing on this or not, because I did just get this and then I did just enroll in the beta program. So we still don't have a long enough time with this. Like it literally just released to my device like 2 days ago. I think, yeah, 2 days ago. I got it yesterday. It came out 2 days ago. So the timing is actually pretty sweet, but yeah, we can. So honestly, the phone's overall is snappy. I guess I can just show you guys some quick customizations. I don't know if this is specific to Android 13. I don't have the specific list of all the changes, but I do like how the wallpaper kind of changes. This might just be Android 12, but I've just never had the pleasure of using Android 12. But if this is specific to 13, I think it's pretty dope. I just like how it just changes kind of behind this menu. You can watch it change. And dude, this just looks clean. Like going to wallpaper style, this was something that was in Android 12, but it's just something so unique to Android. Like a overall phone color palette. So let's say I wanted more green accents, you know, just tap that. Bro, like everything changes. The app icons, system UI, just like literally down to like the highlighted buttons on this. Like everything literally changes. And it's really sick. Like, and so, okay, this phone gets actually very bright as well. So that's cool. One thing I do like about this, I don't know if this is just specific to this phone, but when I get on here, it's brightness. Even if you have it here, like as you move it up, it does get bigger. And I noticed that when the phone is just like in a super low brightness, over the years, it was so hard to see it in the sun. Like I literally remember being on my Nexus 4 Remember, guys, they had a ton of Nexus phones before Pixel, but it's pretty much all the same. The legend Marquez Brownlee, he has a video on like every Nexus / Pixel phone or every Google phone, so you should go and check that out if you'd like, because it is pretty sweet. I know you guys want to see me use the phone, just maybe run through some videos, so hold up. Tech Talk TV. Some drama about phones, man. Woo.
What's up, guys? Sal here. So there's a never-ending competition racing before our very eyes. The battle for smartphone supremacy in the world between Samsung and Apple never relents. The two companies always find themselves in the number 1 and 2 spots for the most popular smartphone maker in the world. For the last decade, Samsung has reigned supreme. However, in the last quarter of 2021,
so sorry guys, it's literally focusing on my hand right now, but I'm just adjusting the quality.
So many were looking forward to how things would be.
So you guys can kind of see
which is Q1 of 2022, and can Apple hold on to this number 1 spot, or Samsung would regain what they believe to be their rightful position? Well, we have sales data from Counterpoint Research and Canalys to suggest who is the king of the smartphone world in the first 3 months of 2022. And
so I think you have to enable landscape mode, but it's pretty nice you can adjust this. Let's try this, and then so the specs on this thing are pretty badass, bro. Octa-core processor. There's like a tri-camera setup on the back, bro. You literally have, I think there's 12 gigabytes of RAM, which is fucking crazy. Like the iPhone I'm on right now has 6, literally double the amount of RAM. And I do notice it. I notice when apps start to crash on this thing, this phone always ends up holding up. There's that. So we can go here, and then I'll just want to show you guys like maybe some power, and let's see how this multitasking performs on the beta.
Strong sales of the Galaxy S22 Ultra as well as their mid-range A-series handset contributed the most. But it's not all bad for Apple, because they are the only smartphone maker
Sick, boy.
whose sales increased when compared to the same time frame last year.
Okay, that's cool. I can see where you tap. Oh, that's so sick, bro. So like it can tell if there's like a tap on another screen. So this is a nod to Apple, just right here. But yeah, so essentially, you know, old school RuneScape does work great. Let's go right here. See if there's
but that turned out to be a one-hit wonder. Samsung sold almost twice as many smartphones as Xiaomi.
Whoa, what the hell?
Most profitable in the first quarter, it's unsurprisingly Apple, with a revenue of $97 billion and a net quarterly profit of $25.
So I guess what it did for quick app switching, it looks like it had like a preview of the app at the top, which is pretty sweet. I know this thing does some pretty solid app multitasking, things like that. But yeah, let's see here. Let's check out the camera. There might be some new features with that. I could have just missed. I didn't honestly even look it up because I honestly felt pretty lazy. I didn't really want to look it up. So I just kind of go off of what I might know. You guys can see my really clean room here. Hopefully you guys can tell the sarcasm. Like, woo, we got the little picture. So this is kind of cool. There's like modes. I think modes is, you do the smart lens shit. You can do video for camera. Motion, you can do night sight. I think for portrait is when the actual smart settings come on. I don't really know though, so one sec. I just know that there's definitely like a setting where you can choose where you save it to, and just so face retouching. No thanks. My face is fucking sick already, bro. Come on, like I don't need to adjust this fucking glory. Yeah, so you got this. Oh, that's okay. So that's what you do. In portrait mode, you can focus, and you can change like the warmth of the photo. Just actually right on here, which I think is really sick. It's pretty useful. Change like the overall brightness, or I guess is it the focus, how sharp the photo is, or how. So this is the temperature. I think I'm not too. I I guess, well versed on different camera tech. But I think this is. I guess this is just brightness. Okay, sick. So you got that. And you know, every video is going to show just like the best parts of this phone. That I'm sure if you guys are actually coming across my video, you've seen about 1 million of these videos. So that's why I kind of try to just do other stuff, like kind of day-to-day stuff that not everyone really gets into the details of. But yeah, I guess I can show you guys like the download ordeal. And I have pretty fast Wi-Fi. I bought like the fastest plan that I guess that is available. I'm not saying it's the best Wi-Fi ever, but it is. I think it is fast enough to where a download should be okay. And let's see here. So I'm trying to think of like a game or something to download. Honestly, guys, I don't know if you guys watched the Kingdom Hearts launch event for 4, but they have a new mobile game coming out that's actually looks like a console game, which is badass as fuck. And I'm really looking forward to that. You guys get to hear my attempt to hold my bladder. And oh, this is such a good ass game. All right. Actually, I can't even purge shit on here. Never mind. Okay. Oh, shit. The Secret of Cat Island. I don't know what this is, but we're fucking doing it, boys, because I can't. But yeah, if you guys get a chance, literally, that game I just showed you, Very Little Nightmares, is like a fucking great ordeal. So, like, that was quick. So I guess it's very quick. I don't know what we're getting ourselves into with this, being honest, but like, look, so yeah, so like it crashed. Clearly not optimized for Android 13. So that's like, that could just be the game sucking, but hold up, guys. Let's get to let me go with this. Another first for YouTube, bro. Fuck it. So you guys can hear the, I guess some bathroom noises. And the quality of video recording on the iPhone 13 Pro Max, if you're considering that. It's pretty freaking sick, bro, alright? Showed up, yeah. Shit. Dope, boys. So I guess, like, let's say you're holding this shit in your hand. So right, we got this, and then I guess, what does this do? Huh, okay. So I guess maybe it shows like a little preview of all the, I guess, notifications on there, which is pretty sweet. I guess when you're watching something. Yeah. So I guess like, what up? But yeah, I mean, that's the bit. So there isn't really anything, I guess, that different about it. But I would say that they did do a good job of just making the overall OS so light that there's really no room for issues, if that makes sense. Like, like that's kind of the goal, is to have like a quick, snappy phone that's just simple. And Google always ends up doing that, especially with Pixel phones. You know, we do have a solid setup right here. It's looking pretty sick. Yeah. So I guess since that didn't really work, we're gonna go into this game. We'll see how this goes. Yo, this game's the tits, bro. Let's see how it loads though on the beta. So it is seemingly working. Let's just turn up that volume. It's near the. So it is a crisp display. I think I was reading that it's like 516 or 517 ppi versus the iPhone 13 Pro that's at like 468. So that's pretty stellar. It's pretty sick, dude. Yeah, so I could just fucking move shit around and like combine shit and tap things, and yeah, I think the energy hack is really what we're seeing. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, that's an example, just like a little game on it. Y'all saw how it can multitask. This does have top tier specs, and actually for $900, this is a pretty solid phone. Like I really would. In fact, I think I'm gonna switch over to this one. Just for now. Like, so I like going back and forth, even just by the day, because I end up missing certain features of each phone's. Something that keeps me going back to the iPhone though is the stainless steel. The phone just feels like it's solid. Like this one, it's lighter for sure, but it almost feels like when I press down really hard on the phone screen, I'm gonna break it. And that was something I didn't really like. So I was like, oh, I don't want to have a phone that I'm like using as my primary phone that's just gonna be like cheap. You know what I mean? And it's not cheap quality. Obviously, it looks really good, and that might be a minor complaint that only maybe me, like that I only am bothered by. But yeah, that's just me dinking around in this phone. Beta 1 is pretty sweet for Android 13, and yeah. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and yeah, have a good one, guys.